What's up, everyone? Welcome to 2025. I've got a doozy of a video for everybody, so buckle up and stay tuned. This is going to be a long one. So I found this bin at the local thrift shop. It was one of a few finds that day, and luckily I came away with all this stuff with a 25% discount, but all total, everything here was about $100. The $25 was the price tag on this Ninjago set. I'll probably touch base on that in a different video because I want to get to that large bin underneath. That's where the real excitement was for me. And then I found another one of these Hot Wheels Mars Rover packs. I found a couple at that same thrift shop before, but paid about $4 for that one. Back to the larger bin. So this was marked at $100. I did see some minifigures in there, but what caught my eye the most was that woolly mammoth on top. I originally passed this by. It was right in the front of the store when you walk in, and I immediately gravitated towards it, but saw the price tag, figured there's no way I'm gonna pay that for it. Did a little other shopping around the thrift store. Did a little research as I walked around on that woolly mammoth just to see if that was worth enough for me to take a chance on the rest of this. And then also remembered that I did have that 25% off coupon, which made this bin closer to $75. And when I did my research about that woolly mammoth, I found that they typically go between $22 to $26 in decent used condition on eBay or Bricklink. So I figured that in itself was probably worth me taking a chance on this, and there it is. Pretty cool. I don't have one of these in my collection, so it was neat to find one. I actually didn't really know this existed until I saw it here, and that was also something I wanted to look into was this even a genuine Lego piece? It is. I could kind of tell that through the clear bin, so I was glad to be able to kind of have some confidence there, which was nice. So we'll dive into the rest of this bin and see what we've got. It's pretty heavy. I'll give you a weight when I'm closer to the end of the video because I usually pack all this stuff back into the bin and then separate it more thoroughly later, either by color or style of piece, kind of parts and pieces, minifigures, whatever. I'll do the separating later and get you guys a weight on this bin, but it is quite hefty. I want to say it's at least like 30-40 pounds, so lots of bulk Lego. As I pull some of that stuff out of here now, we're also finding some sealed Lego pieces. So those are brand new foliage, so you've got like tree greenery there. I'm wondering if this is from maybe the bonsai set, but it seems like quite a lot of it, so it could also be from that treehouse set. We'll see as we get deeper into this bin and pull some more stuff out. With the yellow pieces there, that might set me on a course to find out a little more definitively which set that's from, because I think those are a little less common. And then I found another sealed bag here, so that's pretty cool. Moving on now, we've got this, which looks like one of the Cars movie vehicles, so that's cool. I don't think I'm too familiar with those, but nice printed pieces. This is a Matchbox or Hot Wheels car, so that's cool. I'll file that away separately. I do collect those as well. We will keep on sifting. Have a minifigure right on top. It is genuine. We'll set that aside. Found a alligator or crocodile here, so that's cool. I don't know that I've have much, if any, of those in my collection, so that's a neat find too. And again, I don't really flip this stuff or sell it. I'm not saying I wouldn't, but if it's something new and interesting to me that I don't already have in my collection, I'll typically keep it and just add that to my personal collection. This is also a neat piece. It still has the elasticity on the back there. Looking at it, it is genuine Lego. Seems to be some kind of Venus flytrap. I'll have to do a little more research on that to figure out what that's from, but that's a neat piece that I've never seen before. Some more stuff here that actually looks like Mega Blocks, so we'll probably toss that or redonate it, give it to my nephews, something like that. Lots of vehicle stuff in here so far. Oh, here's a whole like Speed Champions Indy car, so that's pretty cool. I think it's either an Indy car or Formula One car. Has a Mercedes badge on it, so it may have come in one of those 2-packs. Couple motorcycles, they seem to be fused together somehow, but see if we can get those apart. There's an old school fire truck, some construction looking stuff. This might be Mega Blocks too. We'll set that aside and check it out. This is an interesting piece, that blue and white, and also kind of the shape and functionality of that. Very Star Wars-esque, so have to see what's going on with that one. But definitely seems like it's Star Wars related. This is not Lego, so we'll set that aside and donate that. We've got a shark here, so another animal or sea creature. So that's 3 so far in this bin. Can't tell if that's like a dinosaur or an old mech, maybe an Ninjago mech that's just been dismantled. We've got a top. Seen a few of those in some of the games that I've come across in the past, so that's kind of cool. Finding a couple pieces of Mega Blocks, so hopefully there's not too much of that mixed in. They seem pretty few and far between so far. Got a battle droid, so that's neat. We'll throw that in with the minifigure collection. This is genuine Lego, kind of a claw, maybe Bionicle related. So set that aside as being somewhat unique as well. And I'm picking through and finding a bunch of just smaller accessory pieces kind of spread out in this mix. So we'll pull some of those out. Don't necessarily need to go through every single one, but this is a pretty unique helmet. It's got these hoses kind of coming out the top there. If anybody knows what that's from, hit me up in the comments. This is super interesting. So this is a Ninjago serpent. It's the lower half, but that's usually the harder to find part. It's got the tail, so that is super cool. I really hope the rest of that's in here somewhere. That's going to be a really cool find if we can complete that minifigure. Again, here with the Speed Champions, this is I think it's the Aston Martin Valkyrie. So another cool car. It looks to be mostly complete, no minifigure inside, but it is nearly all there. So that's another cool one. Nice to have found a couple of those. I did not see those at all in store. And here's another one. So again, that's 3 Speed Champions vehicles, seemingly with minifigures in at least 2 of the 3 so far. That's on top of the woolly mammoth, on top of the Ninjago serpent torso. We've also found some animals. There was a dog. So far this is turning out to be a pretty worthwhile bin. And another Speed Champions here. This one is on the old 6-stud wide platform, but still pretty neat. It's got the minifigure inside it. So far, this is turning out to be a pretty good haul. I think well worth the $75, especially considering everything we've found so far. And another shark. This is an older looking one. It doesn't have the painted eyes like the newer version. It is genuine, so that's kind of cool. I'll set that aside. Here's a comparison. You can see them side by side. That new one on the top, and then the older version on the bottom. And pretty similar, but definitely not quite the same designs over the years. So kind of cool to see them side by side. Got a Ziploc here. We'll see if there's anything of note in there. So far looks like a bunch of Technic pieces, but that license plate is intriguing. So that Seems like it would be from a larger car build, maybe the Mustang. We'll have to see. We got another Cars the movie hood piece there, so that's kind of cool. Some Batman vehicle, maybe a raft of some kind, so maybe there'll be some Batman stuff in here to go along with that. Yeah, all in all, some pretty cool stuff so far. That looks like another superhero related vehicle, maybe from a 4+ set. Not really knowledgeable too much about those, but we've got looks like a larger scale Spider-Man motorcycle, maybe. That's a pretty unique piece there. I'd be curious to know what that came from. Just a lot of city stuff in here, lots of vehicle related stuff. We're seeing, police vehicles, lots of fire vehicles. Oh, here's a head. So that looks like a serpent head. I don't think it's the one we're looking for. This one's green. We want black, but we'll keep looking. So that's a neat find anyways. Looks like a bat signal there, so pretty cool. I don't think I've seen one in that style before. This is a bridge. It is genuine Lego. Not something I've seen before. Looks pretty old, kind of warped and beat up. Not sure if it's from an old pirate themed set or something maybe along those lines. We'll set that aside, do a little research on that as well. It does look to be on the older side though. As we sift through some more of this stuff, I'm seeing a few space things. Oh, we got a Duplo figure here, so that's a new one for me. I don't think I have any Duplo figures, so that's definitely a first. Finding more fire related stuff, lots of nice printed pieces, I will say that. Got another one of those Cars movie vehicles. I don't know if these came from a 4+ set or if this is just how they modeled those from that theme. It's an old theme, retired now. If anyone knows, drop a comment, but it's a neat car nonetheless. So pretty cool to have found that one. It looked a little more complete than the first couple that I came across. Kind of a neat plate here. Also looks to be city themed. It's got a nice little bit of printing on it. And looks like a fake coin. So not going to make my money back there. Nice little printed piece here. Another one from the Cars themed, says Smokey's Garage. This looks like the carriage from the Hogwarts Castle set. Already found one of those. It was a pain to put back together, but super cool to have found it. And it was complete. Don't think the rest of that one is in here again, but did find that nice window piece with the nice printing around it. So that's cool. More fire themed stuff. Not all of it's printed. A lot of it is stickered pieces, and not all the stickers are in great shape. But there is a fair amount of printed pieces. So we have another Speed Champions car. This is the fourth one on the 8 stud wide, which is pretty cool because those are all pretty modern, pretty recent releases. This is the second Mercedes that we found, and we did find one other Speed Champions that was on the 6 wide format, but cool nonetheless. Did not see any of those through the bin when I picked it up in store. And we have another shark here. This is another older version shark, so add that to the collection as well. Finding all kinds of unique pieces. That is a genuine Lego piece, but it's got a cool texture to it, one that I've not seen before, so it doesn't seem to be a common piece. And another Speed Champions. This is one I've actually wanted for a while and unfortunately missed it when it was actually out on release. It's retired now and going for a pretty good price on the secondary market. If you want it new, sealed in box, you're talking at least $45-50. And we've got a minifigure here too. So super cool to have found that. Ton of Speed Champions stuff in here, which is also really neat. And Octane, that's a throwback to my childhood for sure. I remember having a bunch of the Octane stuff from the gas station to the racing fuel. We've got Spider-Man here, definitely not his legs. It's a weird base that's on. I'm not sure exactly what the deal is there, but I know they're not Spider-Man's legs. Those are genuine Lego legs. They seem to be attached. I don't know if it's permanently attached, but I don't want to break anything. Not sure about that clear piece, but if anyone knows what that's from, if that's something that someone just added on, or if this is from a unique figure or unique set that came with that clear piece, let me know. Pretty neat though, not seen one of those before. But yeah, that Octane stuff takes me back to my childhood for sure. Pulled out another minifigure. It's got a Ninjago helmet piece on, but the rest of the figure is in a tuxedo, so not really sure what's going on there, but someone was definitely using their imagination. If this is a figure that was supposed to come like that, of course, correct me in the comments, but I somehow doubt it. We'll sift through some more things here. That's a very cool printed piece there in nice shape, so cool to find that. I've also got a Husky, so that's neat. And sticking with the snow themed, we've got looks like a snow bike, kind of like a dirt bike for the snow. I'm sure those are called something, but I'm just spacing on it right now. This is a pretty cool piece there. Another vehicle, looks like maybe one from a monster truck set. I feel like I've seen that around before. Looks like a Unikitty body. I'm not sure if we'll find the head, but I've never seen a green Unikitty before, so that's kind of cool. We've got some Harry Potter stuff thrown in there. This is a 6-stud wide tow truck, so that's kind of cool as well. Looks to be pretty much complete, nicely put together and intact. We've got half of a figure there. Not sure what's going on with that one, but we'll set it aside and see what else we have. Lots of small stuff. Pretty cool to see this head. So I found one of these in a different haul not long ago. Wonder if the rest of him is in here. Could be that those green legs we found a little bit ago go to that Scorpion figure as well. So could be cool to find another Scorpion so soon after finding that first one. We've got this top jaw piece or mouth piece with the fangs. That is also genuine Lego. Batman cape there, which is pretty cool. It's kind of that swept look cape where it sweeps off to one side. And it looks like this is, so we've got the tail to that Scorpion figure. So high hopes that the rest of him is in here. But we also have another car. So this is a smaller looking Indy car. I've kind of set it off to the side, but found it safe as well. So that's neat. Definitely will use that in some Wild West stuff that I plan to mock up in the future. Stay tuned if you guys are interested in seeing some of that Western themed mock build content, but that's a little ways out. We'll definitely use that safe though. On that note, because this is such a massive haul and there's so much to unpack from this bin, we're going to split this video up, so stay tuned for part 2. I hope you enjoyed this first part of the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content, and until the next time, I will catch you on the flip side.